there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips, and today I'm just going to show you how these portals work. They work with the Medallion app, and this shows everything about the ship, and then down at this end they have the ones that show the schedule and everything about your appointments and reservations. They don't have any information their app doesn't have. It just is another convenient way to see it in a bigger format and to use it here on the ship. So I'll just show you that now. Okay, so they have these portals for the Medallion in all of the elevator lobbies and in a few other places, and they're really handy because it always starts off at the deck that you're on right here, and then they give a map, and over here it lists all of the different decks, and over here are all of the services. And so right here at the top it says Creep Deck 10. It's because we're on Deck 10 and that's the only service they have on this deck. So there's a few different ways to use it. First of all, you can just kind of scroll through and find everything, and as you're going you say, oh, I want to go to the Ocean Terrace bar. You click on that and it takes you to, and shows you the map of the deck that it's on, and then if you want to, so you can see here it's on Deck 7, but if you want to be able to get there, you just click on Get Me There, and then it knows that I'm here because I'm here with my Medallion, and it gives me directions on how to get there. Okay, and so when you're done you can just hit close, and it says leaving the route will cancel guidance. Would you like to leave? Yes. And so and then you can click also, in addition to just scrolling through and seeing everything, you can click through all of the decks and see what they have. Like on Deck 19 you can see that the only thing available for the guests is the Greens Mini Golf, and so if you want to click on it, it will just show you, like what I just showed you, how to get there, and it does this for all of the decks. The other thing that is really handy is if you touch your Medallion right here, it brings you up. See, it has my picture and my name, and so then you can use these handy things right here, like find me if you're lost and you don't know where you are. We're just right here on Deck 10 and it knows where I am. So for the stateroom, you click on that. Ours is just down the hall, and so it shows that I'm here and my room is just down the hall. And so if you got lost, you'd be able to do that. Then the other thing that it does is if you don't know what your muster station is, which you can also see that in your app, and it also says it on your stateroom TV, but it also tells me what my muster station is. So it's in the casino, and then it'll tell you how to get there. Just follow the directions, it's just downstairs. And so it does that for you, so that's really nice. And then you can also find people who are, like my husband is the person I'm with, and it shows where he is on the ship, so that's really handy. And then I'm going to close that. And then also if you're somewhere and you want to know where there are some handy restrooms to where you're located, it has it here. So see, on the decks that have all of the staterooms, there are not any restrooms, and so that's kind of why there's a gap there. But it's really very interesting, and so I just wanted to let you know that that is kind of how it works. And if you have any questions, you can leave them below, and then when you're ready to go, you just touch your photo and it logs you out. So that's how this works. Okay, they also have these other portals on the opposite side of the elevator lobbies as well as downstairs, and as you can see, we're here on Creep Deck 10, but it starts out right now. So like right now it's 4:40 p.m. and then you can just see everything that's on the schedule just by scrolling along here, and so you just go through so that you can kind of decide what you would like to do. And so you can use it for that. The other thing that you can use it for is here it says excursions, dining reservations, and my events. So if you want to see what excursions there are, and just a heads up, if you use this at all, it keeps your picture and your name. So much for privacy, but that's okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and scan my Medallion here. And so the excursions that are still available, because we're on the last sea day, is they offer this one, the Space Needle, Pike Place Market and City Tour with hotel transfer. It says it's sold out, so why it's still showing available, I don't know. But anyway, that's what they've got available. But if you were at other points during the trip, you would be able to see what they are and schedule them. And then the other thing that they have is dining reservations. And so I'll do the same thing. I'll just scan my app, and I mean my medallion, and it'll bring it up. Okay, so the one that we have left is this evening at 7 in the Concerto Dining Room. If you decide that you would like to change it, you can click on it and then see where it says Edit Reservation. If you want to continue with editing it, it will tell you that it's double booked, and I'll just say okay. So see how it offers you all the times, so you can pick what time you want, and then you can pick which dining room. This is for main dining room, because I'm editing and making a new one out of what I already had. And so there's the Concerto. If you'd like to look at the menu, you can view the menu, and it shows it for all day long. And so there's breakfast, and in a minute we'll get to lunch. See, there's lunch, and then finally down here is dinner. So last night, 2 nights ago, the night in Glacier Bay was a formal night, and that is the night that they served the lobster. So here's everything for, if you want to remember Baked Alaska for the last night, you might remember that. Sorry, I bumped it. But anyway, you can see the menu. And then I can go ahead and say, update my reservation. I just left it what it was. And so you can take care of your reservations, or if you can't remember them, you can see them here or in the app on your device or on the stateroom TV. And then if you go to now, it looks like, events all. And if you want to see, they only show all. Usually they say my events over here, and if you click on that, it'll show you anything that you have made a reservation for. And so, you know what, here they're not checking off if you have a reservation. If you go to an event, they're not asking if you had a reservation, you can just go. And so you don't have to be worried that if you made a reservation and then you don't show up, that they're gonna somehow have your name and know that you didn't go. Not at all. If you don't want to go anymore, just don't go. And if you do want to go and you weren't able to make a reservation, or it was too full, just go ahead and go, because they said that wasn't just a requirement. You don't have to have a reservation to go. So go to anything that you would like to go to. And if there's something you really don't want to miss, go early, so that if it really does fill up and get packed, that you will already be there and they won't turn you away. Okay, this is how to use these. They're really handy around the ship. Overall, I would say that Princess has a lot of work to do still with their app, but I think they're trying hard. And you can certainly enjoy everything on the ship without using the app, so don't worry about that. Okay, thank you so much. I'll talk to you again soon. Until then, you all take really good care. God bless you. Mwah. See you. Oh, and you know what? If you appreciate this, subscribe to our channel, please, with the notification bell on, and give us a thumbs up. Love you. Bye.